Today in Consumer Review, short-term rentals are becoming more and more popular here in Austin with events like South by Southwest and the Austin City Limits Music Festival. Many visitors looking for more than just a hotel room for their stay in Austin. There are some things to consider now if you're thinking about getting into the short-term rental business. Cathy Coneway, chairman of the Austin Board of Realtors, here this morning with some information that you might need to know when it comes to short-term rentals. Great to see you once again.
Nice to see you.
Well, if you could begin by just kind of explaining how a short-term rental works.
Well, the term short-term rental really goes to a dwelling that would be leased out for no more than 30 consecutive days. So that's really the explanation of what it is. And it can be a main dwelling of a house, or somebody may have a garage apartment, but it can be either one of those. It's as long as it has been can be leased out for less than 30 consecutive days, then it is STR or short-term rental.
Okay, we talked about it here on KView. There are now rules and regulations when it comes to renting out your home as a short-term rental. How does the ordinance here in Austin now affect consumers?
Well, I think the ordinance that they're putting in place is protecting consumers. I think that was the intention. The consumers, if there is a regulation in place where it has to be registered and the consumer then is leasing out the property, they know it has been inspected, that there are certain requirements that the homeowner has to meet to create an STR, short-term rental property. And so the consumer is protected by those regulations that are in place and the license that is issued for a homeowner to do that.
So where should someone start? If someone's listening to us saying, maybe I could take advantage of this with my home, what's the best idea for someone that's looking to get into that?
And there are many people that are taking advantage of this, and in various neighborhoods, particularly those that are closest to the events that we have. And so the first step would be kind of an overview would be you would go to the austintexas.gov/STR and you would apply for an STR application process, and you would pay $285 for that application. You would get a certificate of occupancy. You have to show proof of insurance. And so once you get all of those in place, you may have to pay a hotel occupancy tax depending on the dwelling and what you're doing. And then after that, you can apply for a license and you can get your license. And then once you have your license, you have to put it in the dwelling along with information on what an STR is.
Very helpful information. I know a lot of people are getting into that with the fall here, and we've got festivals right around the corner. So very helpful information. Cathy, great to see you. Thanks for being with us again this morning.
Thank you very much.